Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this new variant of the Zenfone Max. And the interesting thing was that it came in this locked box, and I also got this letter in this box. It says that this is the new upgraded Zenfone Max, and the interesting thing is that it says that this device is powered inside it's in the power on mode, and it says that it left our Indian office, showing you what a smartphone battery should act like with a monster 5000 milliamp hour battery. And I think so this box came about 7 odd days ago, so it'll be interesting to see. Let's take out this plastic cover, and here it just gives us brief idea. It is having the MSM 8939 SoC that I believe is the Snapdragon 615, and it says it has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and it's a dual SIM device. And apart from that, the pricing here, it is quoted as rupees 9,999. I'll have all the details about the pricing in the YouTube show notes, so check out that for more info. Let's open this up. And I believe this is the successor to the Zenfone Max that was launched last year. That I believe came with the Snapdragon 410 chipset. But this one I believe is the Snapdragon 615. So let's just take this out. Let's open this up. Yeah. And the back has changed. It is having that fake leather that we saw on the Zenfone Zoom. So that is interesting. And they said that it was powered on. So let's see. And yes, indeed, it is powered on. So let's see how much the battery is at about half. Let's see. If we go to settings and if we go to, what do you say, battery, let's see how much percentage is left. And still 37% is left according to this. And let's check the device idle time. Obviously SIM was not there, and as you can see it was switched on about 11 days 17 hours ago, so that's almost 12 days. So looks like the standby life will be really good on this device. And let's keep this handset to the side and let's look at what else do we get in the box. We'll come back to the handset a bit later. And just the warranty card, some IMI numbers. We also get a USB OTG adapter. So this is interesting, didn't expect this one. So we get this, obviously the USB to micro USB cable and the charger. Let's have a close look at the charger to see if it specifies the rating or something. And I did check, it's a 5.2 volt at 1 amp charger. So this one is going to take a long time to charge with this charger, as it's having that massive 5000 milliamp hour battery. Let me just put these things to the side and let's look at the handset itself now. So here is the device itself. Let's try to open up the back cover. And so we are getting Snapdragon 615 with 2 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, so the back cover opens, and it's a proper dual SIM device, guys, and we also have a micro SD card slot, so that is nice to see. Let's put this back again. As you can see, this is standard plastic but gives that fake leather finish. So let me put this back. And I have to say, I thought the handset will be really heavy because it is having that 5000 milliamp hour battery. Yes, it has the weight, but it is not very heavy. And if you have seen other Zenfone devices, the design is the same. We have the back home and this multitasking button over here, and this is the same Zenfone design that we have seen, so nothing strange in that. And we have the double tap to wake up. As you can see, I just used that. Yes, and it worked. So let's just have a closer look under the hood and see what Android version do we get and the other stuff. And if we go to about, it's coming with the Android version 6.0.1, which is nice to see because ASUS generally loads older versions of Android. So it's nice to see that we are getting Android Marshmallow out of the box. And let's look at the storage also. How much do we actually get if we go to storage and USB? And out of that 32 gigabytes, we get almost 24 gigabytes of space, 23.9 to be exact, but we have a micro SD card slot also, so storage should not be an issue. By the way, regarding the specs, I just loaded Antutu on this, and if you go to info, it's running on Android version 6.0.1, and yes, it's a octa-core processor. That is the Snapdragon 615. The GPU is the Adreno 405, and the screen resolution is 720p, not 1080p. And again, the camera is 13 megapixel, RAM is 2 gigabytes, and out of that 2 gigabytes, about 1 gigabyte is available. And again, these are the other details, and the processor is clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. So these are all the info. I'll have the info on the screen for your information. Let's look at the camera also, and says camera steps. I'm going to skip that, remember, no. And it's made the what do you say, it really bright in this one. Let's look at the settings first. And if we go to the resolution, the maximum resolution is 13 megapixel, but in widescreen it goes down to 16 by 9. Let's set it to the max resolution. And in terms of video, let's see what do we get. Oops, this is the video. Video quality is 1080p is the maximum that we get, and also 720p. So that is what we get. And again, it's the similar Asus UI. We get a lot of modes and stuff, but generally the camera is the weak point with Asus devices. Let's see how this functions. And we also have a manual mode, as you can see. So you have that manual mode. But let me just quickly take these snaps. And the focusing is taking a second, but after that, I feel it did take the snaps well. This came out a little bit blurry, but again, I'll be testing the camera a lot more. As you can see, this shot came out to be nice. So again, guys, what do you feel about this Asus Zenfone Max? Now it's coming with the Snapdragon 615 chipset. The pricing is good. At 10,000 rupees, you get 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. But again, we know that Snapdragon 615 tends to heat up quite a bit. So I will be testing that. Again, your thoughts about this device. And again, it's on the auto mode. As you can see, in the auto mode, the screen was actually really dull. But if you go to this manual mode, it can actually go really bright. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look at this Asus Zenfone Max. Thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.